All right guys, Dark Horse Rowing, we are talking about how to get rid of those nasty blisters that you get on your heels, also known as how to stop lifting your heels when you're rowing. Now here's the deal. What we care about most is connection. We talk about this all the time. When it comes to rowing, all that matters is how you connect best to the machine, and that's what we're looking for, providing your optimal connection. Now, if you find that you get blisters on your heels, or you are one of those people that lifts your heels when you're rowing, then we want to eliminate that because, and here's the why, right? This is the most important part. Why do we want to get rid of lifting our heels? Is because when you are sitting on the machine, we need to make sure that as we drive, right, as I am putting pressure into my legs through the stroke, that I'm pushing through my midfoot. And what happens is that when that heel lifts, we push only through the ball of our foot. And you find that the majority of people will drive from the ball of the foot. Well, all that does is engage the calf and the quad instead of engaging the entire leg to push against the machine. And that's what we care about, is the ability to drive against the machine, because our legs do 60% of the work when we're rowing. If you are pushing from your toes, you're cutting down the amount of effort that you can produce on the machine, as well as taking away that connection. And again, connection is primary here. We need that connection to be able to produce force on this machine. So if that heel is lifting, you A, lose connection, and B, if you are doing this every stroke, if that heel lifts, right, or if you're actually rowing looking something like this, which might look familiar to many of you, think about it. That is creating a lot of rubbing on the heel. So if you're getting blisters, there's a really good chance that that heel is lifting and lowering every stroke, which is going to create rubbing on the back of the heel. So how do we fix that? What do we do to correct it? Well, number one, we have this great drill called the banded slide. You're simply going to take a band. Any thickness is okay. Generally, moderate thickness on the band is best. If you go too thin, the machine can actually run over it. But what you are going to do is set up at your catch position and find your perfect catch with your heels planted. So where can you set up at the catch? How far forward can you be with your heels still connected? Okay, and that's the critical piece. Make sure the heels are still connected. Now, once I find that position, I'm going to take this band and I'm going to mark it where my seat is. Okay, that's the goal. So I found where that seat is, and I'm going to tighten that band down, and this becomes a brake. So my seat cannot move past that band. Now once I do that, I can row a workout with that band in place. And what it's doing is telling me how far forward to move before that heel lifts. And the goal is row as far as possible, or row a workout, row a 2K, row a 10K, row Jackie. It doesn't matter what the workout is, but keep this on so that it irons into your muscle memory how far forward you can go without letting the heel lift. Once you've done a workout or two with that band in place, give yourself a little bit more leeway. Bump it forward a bit. Okay? And then, again, row another workout. See if you can continue that good connection without the heels lifting. And the goal is simply to retrain the body so it understands where to catch, where to start pushing, and doing that before the heel lifts. And what you'll find is that at first it may be uncomfortable. A lot of people, when they have to keep their heels down, lose connection because they're not used to their legs triggering. They're not used to the leg firing to push themselves off of the machine. Instead, they're used to pulling the machine, so they use the back to trigger. And you might find that your speed gets a little bit slower. Fear not, right? Spend the time at this position and learn. Here's how we correct that, is learn to use a quick push of the leg and through the midfoot. That drive through the midfoot is what will create that connection, which will give you force production, which will bring that split back down. But it takes practice and it takes time. And this band is a fantastic way of helping you to eliminate that heel lift, helping to get rid of blisters, helping you to find better connection. All right, guys, this is Dark Horse Rowing signing off. make sure that you sign up for our newsletter, The Hustler's Guide to Rowing, where every Tuesday you will get our latest blog article and video directly to your inbox. Also, make sure you sign up for the Dark Horse Rowing Club, in which you will get coaching and workouts twice a week, every week, for all of your rowing goals. All right, guys, see you on the other side.